Hello. Welcome to After Hours. Jeff and Julia back on a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And you're checking us out there on the KSN Plus app, which I was told today.
What were you told? That you're going to drop for the first time?
I was told today that a lot of people are watching on KSN Plus.
Who told you that?
Our digital director.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
I like that I'm fact checking you in real time.
that's good. No, we need to be held to account. Also, you could catch us on your Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, and Samsung TV. You could also watch us live on Facebook, which we're doing right now. And then there's the YouTube stuff and the homepage stuff. You really can't miss us. If you want to find us somewhere, you can find the podcast.
Our community cast member, Doug, really likes the original audio. He said, I swear, the music gets snazzier each time.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I'm adjusting our shot here. Ooh.
Okay, there.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Well,
because it was a little bit aggressive.
It was, and I will say this: we have. Again, I feel like this is becoming commonplace now. We're so busy. Like sometimes we sit down. You know when the countdown starts?
That's when we sit down.
Sometimes, not all the time, but today, yes, because it's been a busy day. It's been a busy week. We've got a lot going on at KSN. We've got the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. We've got the Olympics starting tomorrow. They actually are already underway. We got curling going on,
which is your favorite. We learned that at
curling.
4. Your favorite sport.
It is. I don't know what it is about that thing. It's like it's so dumb, kinda. When you watch it, like I'm not saying they're dumb.
No. We all.
I mean,
get
dumb
what you
in
mean.
it. That's a term.
In the most endearing way.
Yes. In the most endearing way. It is so stupid. And but I can't stop watching it.
Do you have a Swiffer? What were you gonna say?
Oh, I think I know why I like it.
Why?
Because I like watching athletes in the Olympics compete in something that I look at and go, I could do that.
I could do that.
Like they look like regular people, and you're like, that looks like Jim from the grocery store, and that's why I think it appeals to me.
Wait, like hip hop?
Oh, is that the breakdancing? No, I don't. No, I used to breakdance though.
I do know that you used to breakdance. Do you have a? We're probably going to come back to that. Do you have a Swiffer?
I do.
I feel like the Swiffer gives the illusion of curling that like.
Is that how you Swiffer though?
Yes, the Swiffer made me think like I could be a really good curler.
Okay.
But I also look at people on the community cast know. I also look at the snowboarders, and I'm like, ooh, that's how I am as a snowboarder. It's not.
You said that on today at 4.
On here.
Now listen, I like the whole half pipe snowboarding stuff.
Yeah.
The reason though, again, that I like curling the best is because when I watch the snowboarders on the half pipe, I'm like, I can't do that, nor will I never be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I like that you called me out on air,
did.
and you're like, "That's not what you look
You
like."
got a long way to go if you want to get on the Olympics. So. Anyway, it's been a while, and so we're back. We've had a couple of big weekends and did a lot of stuff. How are you guys doing out there? I know we haven't heard from you in a while, so feel free to chime in on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. Love to interact and all that good stuff.
Yeah, Jacob also jumping on. Hi, Jeff and Julia. Okay, so 26-year-old Olivia. Hi, Jeff and Julia. In that picture I sent, the first 2 were my mom's birthday presents. Then it was her Christmas present. Olivia, I think you sent that to the KSN Messenger.
I saw it.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Because
I saw Dina had posted a picture, which I think his mother had a birthday.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm right. If Dina's watching, I hope I'm correct on that. I think I saw that photo. Okay, anyway, did not see Olivia's.
The reason it got lost is because I think it's to the KSN Messenger versus like our Facebook pages. So we'll either see if we can jump into the KSN Messenger if you want to resend it to one of our pages.
Okay.
But we'll look for that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Anything else popping?
No, those are the only chats right now, but normally they pop up.
You had an interesting weekend.
I did.
Yeah, I mean,
we had vastly different weekends.
Kind of.
We had it was very different.
Total opposites. Yeah, that's right.
Do you want to start or should I?
Why don't you start this time?
Because then we can have like a little bit of some levity. Yeah, I was in Oklahoma. Tiffany Adams, who is one of 5 suspects accused of murdering Veronica Butler and Jillian Kelly, 2 Southwest Kansas mothers, was sentenced for her involvement. So she took a no contest plea. So technically, she does not have to admit guilt, but she is held legally responsible, which is why I still use the accused in the murders. But her attorney did say in court, he said, we're not trying to justify, we're trying to explain why. So I feel like even his wording was very specific.
Okay.
But we were out there, and I went out to...
Is that where the murders took place? Is that right there?
So technically, it's further down the road. And
Okay.
a family member in court had said, "Were you were the one out at the scene?" And I said yes. And I have been out there before, further on the road. I almost feel like more grass has grown, and I tried to look around for where the site is. You keep going further down the road, and there's a bigger site that is exactly like directly on the side of the highway, and it happened. It happened further in.
Okay.
But it was getting dark and I was alone. And when I couldn't quite find it, I didn't wander off too much off the beaten path.
Yeah,
I also, I don't know who owns that property. So I don't know exactly. And like, let's be honest, I was out there alone. So
Yeah.
I talked to an uncle of Veronica's, and he had said, it's eerie. And he had described it as that. But I spent a couple days out there in court, and she received a life sentence, no possibility of parole.
We've got more people to be sentenced. I believe 2, right? And then there's some that are going to go to trial.
Yes. So 2 have
okay.
taken plea deals, and then part of their plea agreements, they both have previously testified in court.
Okay.
2 are moving toward a trial. 1, I think, has been postponed into October, and I cannot remember that second date. It may be into 2027. So I know the judge originally said he did not want to push those dates back to 2027. And he did say in court, I think it was Tad's court appearance recently, where he did push back the date, but said, I do not want to push back. I don't want to push these dates back any further.
Okay.
So I know there's some frustration with the family, but Steve jumped on. He said, hi, everyone. Great reporting, Julia, on a horrific tragedy, which I appreciate. And I appreciate the families being just super kind always. And those are always hard things because it's hard to be there. Mm-hmm. And they're always so gracious and so kind.
You went out there you actually made that trip on Sunday. Did you get to do anything on your couple days off there? The old Friday, Saturdays?
I am trying to remember.
You already forgot?
Ish. So my dad is in town, and he is helping me with a bunch of house projects.
Oh.
Which is why I came in today, and I said, first thing, I said, where do I dispose of paint? We found tons of buckets of paint, but my dad is helping me. So that's a little bit, that's downstairs in the basement.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's him there, right?
That's him in the closet,
okay,
Floyd.
Trying to see what else. Okay.
The thing, so the bedroom is really small, and so he has taken his drop cloth, and so that little sliver, my mom's not in town with him, it's just him. So it's enough to say he can sleep on that little sliver right there.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then he's painting in the closet. So I'm super happy he's in town and that he is a part of some of those house projects.
So you're here for the whole week?
He is, like 10 days. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool. You guys got stuff to do then.
We're doing a ton of painting. He painted the bathroom. We ran into an issue. We don't know what color what we painted that house a couple years ago, the walls. So we're trying to paint that bedroom you just saw, but we cannot find the paint color. But, and don't tell my mother, my dad said it's fine because if it's the wrong color, there's one wall we have to paint that we never painted. And he said, it's fine. If it's the wrong color, we'll just say it's the lighting.
Yeah, I think that's good. I like that.
In my mind, I'm like, I don't know if that's how it works, but I'm going to go with that.
That's not how it works.
Do you ever run into paint projects like that?
Yes, all the time when you got to touch something up and you don't remember, you were dumb enough to throw the paint can out or not take a record of it. And yes, I've run into that problem. I'm trying to track down like, oh, okay, we painted that in 2018.
Yeah.
I really want to match it because I don't want to paint the whole thing again. And then you can't find that exact same kind of paint.
And Home Depot, the receipts only go back to 24 months. I learned that today.
So the key is to either take a picture of it or write it down in a journal or at least do something.
Yeah.
I have never done that.
No, I was going to say no one has given that advice of shouldn't you take a picture of that? Yes, I know.
I hate painting, so I'm not. I'm not a painter.
Yeah.
I'm not. Okay, take that back. I like painting pictures.
You are a painter.
I hate painting rooms.
Yes.
And walls and houses. I just can't do it.
That's why
I don't
I'm
have the
very
patience
grateful he's in town.
Yeah, I don't have the mentality for it.
I'm more of like the support staff, if I'm being honest, of like, okay, what do you need? What can I go get?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely support. Yeah.
You need another brush.
Part of me is like, I could get in there and do it, but I don't think that.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
No, I can do it. So I spent a little time in South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And my wife is house sitting out there for her aunt and uncle, and they're great people. And it's so I was out in Chapin, South Carolina for a few days.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah, we'll get to that, won't we?
Yeah.
So I flew out there on a Friday, and it's a beautiful. Chapin's just a little bit, let's see, west of Columbia. And it's home of Lake Murray. It's a big, beautiful lake out there. A lot of bass tournaments on that lake. It's a really big, awesome place. Mm-hmm. And I got there just in time for the old bomb cyclone.
Oh.
I got the bomb cyclone, so it snowed. And it got really, really cold in South Carolina.
You
and we were
just dealt with the snow here.
I did. And I thought that stuff just kind of followed me out there. And I thought this was interesting. I took this picture. This is the first time I have ever seen palm trees covered in snow. So to me, I was like, oh, this is so cool. There's a palm tree, and it's covered in snow. And this is during one of this. I don't know when I forgot when I took this picture. It was maybe a couple hours into like the heavy snow.
Oh,
I think we got 5 or 6 inches where I was at.
I love like that you can tell it's a gorgeous scenery.
Oh, it's
back
awesome.
there.
I mean, it's like tropical. Except that's like 1 degree in snow.
Yeah, and then you see that it is. I've never personally seen palm trees covered in snow.
Well, that's why I took the photo.
Wow.
And then my wife, who is she's a brave soul. She went out and she made a little snow angel.
Oh.
See that? That's kind of cool.
She is a petite lady, and so I like the little snow angel.
Actually, I remember she made it. She got up. It's like perfect. It was like the absolute perfect snow angel. But the snow angel in South Carolina, the first time she's. How often do you get an opportunity to do that in South Carolina? Like, that's just it's awkward, right? It's weird. So she made a little snow angel, and I thought that was kind of cool. And,
that is cool.
And so yeah, that was my weekend, and I got there Friday. The bomb cyclone hit Saturday, and all day Saturday it snowed, snow. Got down to like 4 degrees or 8 degrees. Or wind chill was in the teens. I guess the temperature was in the 20s. And then Sunday, my flight was in the afternoon. I was a little concerned, but everything was on time. It was so perfect.
Yeah.
It was great. Columbia's airport is a lot like Wichita's airport. So easy to navigate.
Yeah.
And then I had a little layover in Atlanta in the ATL.
You were worried about getting stuck, and I said, no, it's fine. If you get stuck, there will be a connection.
I was concerned, but man, it was on time. In fact, we arrived early at Atlanta. I had a 3-hour layover in Atlanta, and had some Popeye's chicken. It was very good.
Oh.
I don't get that often. And then, I just chilled in the ATL, where the players play.
Yeah,
And,
obviously.
That was just the airport, but still. And then got on the plane and got back. I got back home around 11 p.m. Sunday. And here I am.
And here we are.
Yeah, we are.
Was there a highlight from the trip?
It was just getting to spend time with my wife and her aunt and uncle. They're tremendous people.
Yeah.
And I just enjoy their company. And I think they enjoy my company. I don't know. I have to ask them. But yeah, it was great. Didn't get a lot of opportunity to go and explore. I have been there before.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of that area.
I don't think that this was the trip to go explore.
No.
Judging by the photos.
So we didn't really get an opportunity to venture out. We're kind of a little like locked into the house a little bit.
Which is kind of nice.
It was fine, yeah.
I like... Now, if you're leaving snow to go there, I don't know that I'd want that.
I'll tell you why it was nice.
Okay.
When the snowstorm hit here the week prior, I worked all weekend.
Yes.
For the snow. I didn't get to enjoy like the peacefulness of like the snowfall. And so I felt like I literally stayed at the house and watched Columbia's local news coverage of the bomb cyclone and just drank coffee and tea like the whole time.
How peaceful.
Yeah, it was good.
Like there are people at home that do that when like we're at work. I remember there was like a day that it was flooded and I couldn't get into the parking lot, the station parking lot. I had to park, a couple blocks away and then finally made my way to a parking lot. And there are people when severe weather hits or like crazy things, like when all the people on the news say stay home, they stay home.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You got to see how the other half lives.
It was fun.
Yeah.
To just kind of relax and watch those poor suckers on the local news out
Yeah.
there in the cold.
Man, I'd hate to be
Like,
them.
why would you choose this career? You guys, great. And then I thought, oh, wait a minute. No, that's me.
It's funny. We had somebody in today who used to work at KSN. She came in on behalf of the American Heart Association, and I asked if she was enjoying her new job. And her and I didn't overlap paths. We just know of each other,
Right.
and I got to meet her in person for the first time. And I said, "Are you enjoying your new adventure?" And she said, "Yes, but I sometimes miss the adrenaline of it."
Yeah.
So you would miss it.
I think so. I think that's part of it too. Is just like we've talked about that before. About part of it is just the adrenaline of messing with microphones and stuff.
Oh, and there's nothing
figuring
like
out
it.
how the microphone works.
I
So
got it.
But I made it back okay. Got out there okay. Everything was great. The flights were fine. Flights were great. Had no issues at any of the airports.
Wow, lucky you. Rub it in.
What? Oh, did you?
No.
Do you have? I'm telling you, man, it was seamless. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Like, it was great. TSA was great. Everybody on the airplane was great. It was fantastic.
Wow.
I'm really overselling it. It was okay. It was a normal day of travel, Jeff.
Did ATL give you a comp check?
They gave,
hey, talk about us on the
No,
podcast.
Where
that came from. It's like Cinnabon gift cards.
Cinnabon is overrated. No,
Yeah.
I like that Atlanta airport, though.
You love Cinnabon. You said you'd be late for
stop.
a Cinnabon.
Oh, I said I would. No, absolutely not. Overrated. I do like that airport. I don't know why. It is the busiest and most efficient airport in the world.
Yeah?
And they tell you that on the speakers. When
Yeah.
I didn't make that up. They say, welcome
Wow.
to the busiest and most efficient airport in the world.
So you got influenced.
I did. They influenced me.
Wow.
This marketing.
And then you did come back and you're like, this is the best airport ever.
I mean, it's not listen.
Whatever, man.
I've been there. Most of you who fly out of Wichita, you've been to Atlanta a billion times because you're either going to Dallas,
Yeah.
Atlanta, or Chicago. I mean, or if you're going out west, you're gonna connect in Denver probably, unless you get now they got the direct flights to Phoenix.
Yeah.
But my point is that you've been there a million times, and I've been there when it's been terrible, and I've been there when it's like this last time. It's been fantastic.
Amazing.
What is your favorite airport in the country? That's a good question, and I'm curious what you guys think. What is your favorite
That is a
airport?
good question.
Mine is not Atlanta. Or Hartsfield, I guess it's called.
Really? Because
It's
you're
not.
selling it.
I'm selling it right now because I didn't go.
Because you got paid in Cinnabon gift cards.
No,
That's fine.
I'd give that back.
No, you wouldn't.
That's place. No.
You love sugary fried dough.
No,
It's like your
on
favorite
occasion, yes.
food
On occasion,
group.
it is one of my top 5 favorite
Doughs?
sugary fried dough.
Yeah, that's one of your top 5 favorite doughs.
I buy it at the supermarket like that.
I believe
In the
it.
sugary fried dough section.
It's the best section.
It is
Yeah.
pre-fried. All you gotta do is heat it up.
Oh, I love the unpre-fried, where it's like all gooey. And
Yes.
Yeah, that's
the
my fave.
unpre-fried, mine too.
My fave.
It depends though. I have to be in the mood.
Oh, always in the mood.
Always in the mood.
Always in the mood for fried
Fried.
sugary dough.
Unfried dough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious. What is your favorite airport? I gotta know, man.
I will say I love the ICT airport.
Okay, you don't have to be like you don't have
I'm
to
not
say
saying
that.
that. And
Like, you don't have to say
then
that.
I'll say outside of the ICT, I love the there's one in Washington State in technically I think it's in Pasco, Washington. It is my favorite because it is so small. I've never once waited in a line, and I remember leaving that airport to fly here. And maybe it was the Lubbock airport. I'm sorry, it was the Lubbock airport. And Doug will appreciate this because he's from Texas, but I was flying out of Lubbock to Washington, and I am leaving, and I don't get stopped at all. And I'm coming back, and I'm not a smoker, but for whatever reason, I had a lighter in my purse. And as I'm leaving then the Tri-Cities Airport in Washington, which is in Pasco, TSA stopped me and they said, you shouldn't have a lighter in here. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. And I don't have any use for a lighter, so I don't know why I had it. And instead of them throwing it out, they said, we'll let you keep it, but next time leave it in the car. And it must have been Lubbock that happened, because I feel like only in Texas would they be like, next time leave it.
I got the pat down in Columbia.
Oh, did you?
Coming back, yeah.
Suspicious.
They tested I had a supplement powder in my bag.
Did you really?
Creatine.
Or like sugar. Powdered sugar.
It's creatine.
Okay, but it looked like powdered sugar for
looks like a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just
like
saying.
What?
Oh, it looks like,
Like what?
Can't say it.
Uh-huh.
So they step out of line, and they were great. I'm not even like.
The pat down was appropriate. You liked.
Some people would be like, "Oh, what are you doing? I got it."
Yeah, you like the level of professionalism.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Of the pat down?
They were great. They took me out of line, took my bag. Hey, sir, can we check your bag? Anything sharp in here? No.
Oh, you didn't get the pat down.
No, I did.
Okay.
But they also took my bag. It swabbed the creatine.
Swabbed it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did a lot. It sniffed it.
Probably.
I thought that was weird. Like, you don't have to do that, man. It's
like just got to make sure.
Just make sure. Anyway. And then they pat me down, and the guy was great.
Did he do the back?
Back of his hands. And totally very professional, nice, doing their jobs, good people. I had no issue. And they were so apologetic. And I'm like, guys, okay, thank you, sorry. I'm like, no. You don't have to say you're sorry.
Thank you, sorry?
Thank you, sorry. Thank you, sorry. And I loved it so much, I went back, had him do it again.
Said round 2.
Needed some affection. Got out of there. Anyway, like I was saying, I guess I was favorite airports. Columbia's cool. It's very small. In fact, I think it's smaller than Wichita. The way it's laid out, square footage, probably very similar. Maybe a little bit smaller. And let's see. But it's not my favorite airport. Atlanta's not my favorite airport. Dallas certainly is not. Dallas might be my most hated airport.
I don't like
know why.
Dallas.
No, nobody does.
I don't like Denver.
I don't either.
I don't mind Sky Harbor, the one actually Mesa Gateway. That's a smaller one. I love the small airports.
Sky Harbor.
It's big.
Is that Phoenix?
Yeah, it's not as big as Denver.
Okay.
I don't mind it. It's easy to navigate, but Mesa Gateway is a really small airport, and I feel like equidistance to my parents' house. So I will try to always fly in or out of Mesa Gateway because it's small.
I enjoyed the airport in Fort Myers, Florida.
Do you prefer a big airport or a small one?
No, it doesn't matter because to me they're all small.
Okay.
Meaning, for example, Atlanta's massive.
Yeah.
But if you're flying, like, say, Delta, you're in the B concourse.
Yeah.
And it's just the B concourse. It's not like this massive, sprawling deal. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
I mean, it kind of is, but it doesn't feel overtly massive. I think Denver feels bigger.
Yes.
Dallas feels bigger for some weird reason. O'Hare feels bigger, but they're not. Atlanta's bigger.
Yeah.
But you don't sense that in Atlanta. I don't sense that.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. And but it's not my favorite. I don't really have a favorite. Probably Wichita.
Whatever. Do not do that. Preston agreed with me and said Mesa Gateway is my favorite with 3 exclamation points. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like the one. I liked Fort Myers. And I liked, it's crazy. I got an unpopular one that I like.
Okay.
I like Midway.
Which one's that?
It's
Indy?
in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
On the south side.
All right.
I flew in and out of that airport 100 times.
Why? Not why did you fly in and out? Why do you like it?
I don't know. It's like, it's not clean. I can't quite.
It's not clean. The people aren't nice. The lines are long.
No. The people are nice.
All right.
Whoa, dial it back.
All the things that people typically look for, like cleanliness.
It's not clean. But O'Hare's not clean. Dallas is not clean. DFW is not clean, but that's okay. I overlook that. I show them some grace. You got 100,000 people running in and out there every day.
And up until like 6 months ago, you were taking off your shoes to go through security.
I know.
Think about that.
You don't now.
That's worse, I think, than a locker room.
They did when they pulled me out. I had to take my shoes too.
Oh, did you?
They did. Oh. But
what about belt?
Oh no, you don't have to do the belt anymore. But they did make me take my hoodie off. They go, "Do you got a shirt under your hoodie?" I go, "Yes."
I was
They go,
making
"Well,
a
you
joke
take
about
it."
the belt, by the way.
I know. I just got that. I got in such
It's
a hurry that
payback.
I don't have a belt. I forgot to put my belt on today. I walked out of the house in a suit without a belt.
No?
And I don't know how that happened.
You said you've never done it before.
I had an appointment today at noon. I was kind of in a hurry, and anyway. But I like Midway, and I think it's because I just spent a lot of time there, and I got to know some people that worked at the bar at Miller's. There's a little Miller's is a bar that's actually in Chicago, but in Midway that may not be there anymore. I've been to Midway in years, but there was Miller's Pub in Midway, and I would go there all the time, even when I wasn't flying.
Yeah. You don't care about the cleanliness, though.
I overlook it.
You're as somebody who I know, you're
Okay.
super clean, and that is important to you.
If
You won't
you-
do potlucks.
Dude, if you've got an airport running tens of thousands every day, like I'm like, okay.
I'm not judging them. I'm judging you for being like, it's all right. I'll look past it.
I did look at, well, you don't touch anything. You wash your handos and you just kind of like keep to your selfies.
Preston said, oh no, where did it go?
He deleted it.
Maybe.
Come on, P.
No, and it was a good comment because it was, all right. Christine
airport's
said Las
fascinating.
Vegas Airport.
Duh.
That's a good one.
Usually I have a headache when I'm flying out of that airport.
But here's the thing. Think about this. When you're flying in, everyone's in such a good mood flying into Vegas.
Nobody, you know the guys getting there and the people leaving. The
Yeah.
people getting off the plane are just like,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
People sitting in the gate
Look
waiting to board are like just
miserable.
like this.
Yeah.
And then you got the diehards at the slots.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a casino. It's like, oh man,
I
I
don't-
tell you, it is that airport's that's interesting because of the dynamic of the people. And I the last time I flew out of that airport, I was hurting.
Yeah.
I was hurting.
Yeah.
And that was an awful day.
But look at the memes.
Oh, so
many
actually,
memes.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
It all stayed in that city. I don't know.
Nothing happened.
What happened there? I didn't know what. I can't bring it back with me.
Jeannie said Palm Springs is so
that'd be
easy and
kinda
small. Dallas, FW is a nightmare.
I've done LAX. I've done. I said Roy Rogers. That's an airport out there, isn't it?
I
Roy
think that's a
Rogers?
drink.
It's like burp. No, I think there's a Roy Rogers airport.
Isn't there a drink?
I think you're thinking of the Arnold Palmer.
No.
I've never heard of a Roy Rogers drink.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Doug said O'Hare is good for the Tortas restaurant. The the USO is pretty spot on too.
Doug, my go-to at O'Hare, it's so touristy. It's the Cubs.
Yeah.
They got a big Cubs. It's a Cubs restaurant, and it's just Cubs stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's where I go. It's not good.
Well, you're a Cubbies fan.
Yeah, I am a Cubbies fan, but
Yeah.
do that. Little.
I found Preston's comment, but Christine, I'm going to read first. I got a pat down by TSA when I first flew to Seattle with my oldest daughter because we had pre-made formula.
Oh, okay.
I want to know, Christine, did they let you take it on? I doubt they did because I know your girls aren't super old. They're pretty young, so it was recent.
I saw the person in front of me in Wichita when I was flying out.
Yeah.
They had 5 unopened bottles of water in their bag.
Oh, and they had to dump them?
You couldn't take them.
Yeah.
Like they didn't dump them out, but they had to trash them.
Yeah.
And the woman, and I felt bad for her. She's like, "What do you mean they're unopened?" He's like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry,
can't.
can't bring them
Yeah.
bottled water on." So she, 5 bottles of water.
I made that mistake where I realized I had a sparkling water in my purse. And this was just like 2 weeks ago when I was flying home. And I realized, so I opened it and I chugged it. But what I didn't equate for was all the carbonation. And I felt so sick after. I don't recommend.
I had a great, anyway, Wichita was money. I flew Delta. It's great. Like it just, I don't know. Everybody was professional and nice. And I do suffer from travel anxiety. I'm going to tell you that, right?
Yeah.
I do. Flying and everything. Like the night before I got to fly, I'm anxious. I never sleep. And this was the early flight. I took the flight left at 5. I'm up at 3. I work till 11. And I'm on 3 hours of sleep. But everything was it was worked out very well. I mean, there were no hiccups at all. And even if there was a hiccup, I let it slide. Nothing bothered me. It was a pretty good trip. Yeah.
That's great. I'm actually super happy for
Thank
you.
you so much. Yeah, it was
Preston
baby steps.
said cleanliness and dividers between the toilet urinals matters a lot.
Well, I don't remember any dividers. I think you're just out there at these airports. No, actually, I did notice that Atlanta had remodeled some of their restroom facilities.
Did they have I don't know if they're the same for you, in the women's restroom, they have ones with like little lights so you can see what stalls are open and what stalls are not?
No.
I love that feature.
No.
Cool, never mind.
Maybe they did. But
did they have the couches in the wine bar like they do in the women's
bathrooms?
restroom?
Yeah.
And the lounges and the massage chairs?
Oh, they didn't, no.
Oh, just ours. It's really
They had a lot
fancy
of
in
people.
there.
There was a lot of people in there. But I think the airports that get it right are the airports that put in way too many bathrooms.
No, you need those.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is a little bit of the only knock I would have is that you do have to take a trek sometimes. If your gate's not lined up to kind of where the facilities are. And I'm like, they could use more bathrooms. Like, why does the Columbia, South Carolina airport have more restroom opportunities than Atlanta?
Like Dallas, yeah.
Or Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, Dallas is okay.
Dallas is fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want people to comment to Olivia's question because I really like this. 26-year-old Olivia said, since I have never flown before, what's the worst thing about being in the airport? Is it going through security or checking in or finding your gate? Doug already answered. He said security is a breeze with TSA pre-check. Gate finding isn't that difficult either. Plenty of signs to follow.
It's not. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what I think is the worst thing. But what do you think about air travel?
I think the worst thing is the time wasted. I do not like that you go and you sit in the airport. So if I'm going to Denver and I'm going to get there 2 hours before and then it takes 2 hours to drive, that's already 4 hours. And if you get delayed, that's anotore 4 hours.
Yeah.
I could drive there in the time it took me to fly.
Yeah.
I don't like the time.
Yeah, so it's a time thing.
Yeah.
Mine, I was for 26-year-old Olivia, is getting off the plane.
Oh, why?
I'm cheap. I sit in the back. And so the further back you are, if you're in a hurry or let's say you have a connecting flight, sometimes there's a lot of folk in front of you that like to really take their time. And that's cool. It's totally cool to do that. No one's like hurrying up. It's fine.
Except for you, who's in the back hurrying up.
But some can really they can really take their time.
Yeah.
And to me, I think that's not that courteous because I think you have to be conscious of the fact that there's a lot of people on that airplane that are still trying to connect maybe, or they've got to get off to maybe use a restroom facility or something. So I think lollygagging around while you're trying to deplane, I'm not a big fan of that. So if I would tell her, I think that to me is the most, if you talk about air travel, that's the one for me. And also there's this new thing now. It's not new, but it started a while back. Because airlines charge you, a lot of them will charge you for a checked bag.
Yeah.
People are bringing carry-ons all the time. Well, what happens is if you're not, so I get this thing called like carry-on anxiety, which I didn't have it this weekend because I just had a backpack and I stuffed it under the chair. But if you got a carry-on and let's say you're in boarding group 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, you can't carry it on.
It's the anxiety of like, two things. I'm not going to have a place for this bag, so I'm going to have to gate check it, which means it's going to, and I got a connection, which means it's more likely to get lost, and or I have to go to the baggage claim to pick it up.
Have you ever had a bag get lost?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
But the other issue is you may not be able to store your carry-on like above your seat. You may have to put it somewhere else, and then sometimes you have to backtrack. Anyway, it's no big deal. It just causes anxiety for a lot of people, and then when the gate attendant comes on and says, we have a full flight, and if you're in boarding group 5, 6, or 7, you're not getting that carry-on on.
Do they say it like that?
They do kind of like that, yeah. Like you better check that. And I have no problem checking it,
but
it's just I'd rather not.
Okay.
I do. So that's Olivia. That would be for me would be the carry-on anxiety and then deboarding the plane, getting off the plane. But I don't really complain. So
okay. Jacob, and then I'm going to read Christine's because I'm super happy about Christine's. Jacob said the gate changes at the airport are a pain. That's
like
fair.
At the last second or like within 30 minutes and they're like, okay, now you're in...
Now you're all the way in concourse B and you're in E.
And you got to trolley it back.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, I love this. Christine said, my oldest was 8 months when we flew, and they did let us take the pre-made baby formula on.
Okay.
I love that.
Good.
She also said waiting at baggage check is the worst.
If you're in a hurry, it can be, or if you're excited to get there, and what's happening.
A super cool thing. Dina said, I was in Chicago O'Hare when they were filming Home Alone and got to see them run through the airport.
Oh, that is awesome.
Was it as cool to watch as it was in the movie? I love that because it's like you get to see this iconic moment happen and then you get to rewatch it forever.
That's cool.
Right?
I'd like to know more about that.
I know, me too. And you're a movie guy. And, Catherine O'Hare, right?
Yeah, she just died.
I know.
Yeah, she was awesome. I was a big SCTV guy growing up. It's a big, like, Eugene Levy, John Candy.
Oh, yeah.
Faraday and some other guys and people that were part of that troupe. And so, and she was hilarious. She was in Home Alone and everything, a million things.
Well, then to have Eugene Levy and her in Schitt's Creek
Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
No, it is. You said it right. Yeah, I think.
It's a name of a show, so I'm allowed to say that. As I internally panic. I don't know, iconic. I love that we just get this piece.
She played
Moira.
Moira. My wife dressed up as Moira. Moira. And it was pretty funny. It's like a trash bag and a skirt.
For Halloween?
I think it was for Halloween.
You're like, no, for Tuesday.
It may have just been for a part, like a costume party. But yeah, she looked really good. And I think I was out of town or had to work or something like that. But yeah.
Hopefully Dina sees or hears us, and we want to know more about that.
Yep.
Yeah, good weekends.
Yeah, I don't have anything scheduled in any airports anytime soon, so I'm kind of happy about that.
That is kind of nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything.
I struggle, man.
Really?
That early stuff. Oh, son.
Yeah.
Oh, that alarm goes off at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And you're just like, ugh. And out of respect for the fellow passengers, I get up, I get ready, I take a shower, I clean up. Like, it'd be easy for me to roll out of the rack and go to the airport.
Yeah.
I'll stank. I'm not doing that. I've got respect for the fellow passengers. So I suds up, get all nice and clean. Then I roll out to the port.
I don't do that.
Okay.
First of all, I don't know what kind of stank you have.
Did
you sweat at night a lot?
No, you just
if
you haven't showered in 24 hours, I mean, come on, man.
Well, you shower the night before.
I can't do that. I can't sleep. When I shower, my body's like, time to go.
So
Let's
then
wake
you
up.
get into bed all gross from the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't be coming at me for showering at night.
I mean,
because I'm not
get it.
sweating in the middle of the night.
I see what you're saying here. It's a delicate balance between, do I waller in my own filth in the sheets?
Yeah. And then let your sheets get all stank.
Or do I clean prior, but then reek the next day because I don't
Why
shower?
would you reek?
I mean, you're sleeping for 8 hours.
I think that you should go to the doctor if you are sweating so much that you are going to reek the next morning.
It's a condition. Sleep stink. You sleep.
You can get Botox in the armpits for that.
Oh, well, you could put Botox pretty much anywhere for stuff. But yeah, it's a known condition. It's called nocturnal stank.
I heard about that when I was over at the old Truck and Pee.
Yeah, well, we sell at the Truck and Pee. We do have a medication that you can take for nocturnal stank. It's a little expensive. You don't need a prescription.
I bet it is. Herndon's Truck and Pee. It's expensive.
It's right next to the suck blow leafer thing that you have.
The mulcher?
The mulcher, yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I don't. Now that you put it that way, but now I feel like I have to defend myself. I do wear clothing when I go to bed.
Like a full suit, like suit jamas.
Sweatpants, yes.
Suit jamas.
Yes.
I knew it.
I'm sleeping in this tonight.
I don't even have to change.
Okay, there's not a lot of bare skin touching the sheets.
Okay.
Right? Thus, my PJs are the sheets that take the filth. They get washed regularly.
Okay.
And then I get clean and get on the plane.
Gross.
That's... I've learned a lot about myself with this podcast.
So
and there's
have
some things that I need to
reevaluate.
I feel like I thought I was normal. Now you're making me feel like a complete weirdo.
Here's what I love. People used to judge me because they're like, "What do you mean you shower at night?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm not the one. I've clearly had to defend myself where I'm like, come on now. Don't be coming at me.
I can't imagine showering at night. Like getting home at 11 p.m. and showering. I'd be wide awake. Like literally.
Really?
Oh yeah. Are you kidding? Like I can't do that.
Do you think you should see a sleep doctor or like get a CPAP?
I think I should just wash my sheets more. I think that's really all I need to do, right?
Maybe.
And this whole wallowing in my own filth I can't get that out of my head now.
I know. You're welcome for that.
Thanks.
You're going to be at home tonight and be thinking about it and be like, I have to go shower now.
Be in bed, wallowing. Ugh. Here's what's great. I love this for Doug. Best part, yes, I'm that guy sitting in first class getting that second free glass of Merlot while the coach peeps are still boarding. Yeah, and I know those people because I have to walk by them. It's like
know.
the walk of shame.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like that.
When I got on the plane, God, it was I can't remember which flight it was this weekend, but two people, I'm not kidding, sitting in the front row, an attractive couple, you know, a man and a woman, and they had beers in Dixie cups.
Oh.
So they had ordered beer, but it was in like the Delta cups that you'd get a cup of coffee in.
Yeah.
You know, not a glass, obviously, or a can. But they're sitting there with their Dixie cup beers, looking at me like
Judging?
And I'm like literally the last one on the plane on purpose. And I just remember them judgmental stare.
There is. But I'd love to be one of those judgmental people.
Enjoy your Dixie cup beers. I'm going to go have my water and
for $5.99 in the back.
I'm gonna go smell the lavatory for 2 hours. Thanks.
Exactly. Two things before we go. Ryan said, Jennifer said, Ryan says hello.
Okay.
That was 21 minutes ago, so I apologize.
What's up, Ryan?
And Christine said, I got to high five. This is a reply, it looks like. I got to high five Tim McGraw when I lived in Tulsa. I don't think this was at the airport. Originally, I thought it was. But then Olivia said, I got to high five Jake Owen and Hutchinson at the State Fair.
Okay. Well, I thought it was there, but we should do more airport stories next time. Give me your best airport story. And by that, we think about that because we got to go.
Or a poll. Do you shower in the morning or do you shower at night?
Shower in the morning or shower at night? We'll discuss it tomorrow. Thanks for watching.